Right guys, I've got a story time.
And a half.
And a fucking half. So, as you guys saw from my Get Ready With Me on the other day, we went to Boom Battle Bar. It was me, Harry, and then my two cousins, one boy, one girl. I don't know why that's relevant. Anyway, Harry forgot his ID. Luckily they still let him in, but we didn't know if they'd like ID at the bar. So I went up to get our first round of drinks to check and they didn't, so I was like, okay, Harry, you're sweet. Harry went up to go get the second round of drinks. Oh!
This is where it gets interesting.
It actually angers me. He's there for a bit and then all of a sudden I looked down at my phone and he's like, can you come here please? So I was like, what's going on? So I walk over and I'm like, what's happened? And then...
there I was, buying my drinks. And this girl comes up behind me and she goes, oh, are you from TikTok? Obviously me and Talia get that quite a lot. So I was just like, yeah, expecting her just to say, oh, cool, just checking, or like ask for a photo or something, as people do. She turns around in the most confident voice and goes, you're well fit though. What was it? Yeah, she went, you're well fit, are you single or have you got a girlfriend? And I was like, yeah, I do, she's over there. Which, fair enough, you know, but after that, leave it.
He's a gorgeous boy. It's gonna happen, I get it.
Then she goes, this is where it gets outrageous, she goes, but if I follow you on TikTok, will you follow me back? Like in a flirty voice. And I just went, no.
And then texts me.
And then text Talia
to say, can you come here please? So he tells me the story and I'm like, right. He
That's
hasn't
it.
seen this crazy side of me yet. It's time to bring it out. I was like, where is she? And first he sent me to the wrong girl. Poor girl was about to get a fucking earful. So she sat there with her two mates. All had the bitchiest faces, by the way. They were literally just sat there. They're probably watching this. Sat there like this. You know, just like a proper like slapped arse face. So I went over. All guns... no, I didn't. I actually went over really nicely. I was just like, hi, I'm just wondering why you feel the need to talk to my boyfriend. And she was like, what? And I was like, you heard me. And she was like, oh, I didn't know he had a girlfriend. And I went, well, you did, because he told you and you still proceeded to talk to him. And she went, I just recognised him off TikTok, so I thought I'd speak to him. And I was like, oh, you recognise him off TikTok, so you definitely know who I am then. You definitely know he's got a girlfriend. Because if you look through Harry's account, in the past 6 months, there's probably 3 videos that I'm not in. Like, I'm in every single video. So I was like, okay, so if you know him, you know me. And she was like, she looked me up and down. She was like, no, I don't know you. Like, you're probably really irrelevant. Like, I don't know who you are. The two girls, her friends, were sitting opposite her. They gave each other a look like, as if to say, well, we do know who she is. And I went, okay, I find that very hard to believe, but fair enough. It's fine. If you didn't know he had a girlfriend, that's fine. But when he tells you he has a girlfriend, for you to turn around and continue to flirt with him, like, what the fuck? And this bitch, the other girl, turns around and she was like, I think you're just really insecure. And I literally laughed out loud, like I let out a cackle. I was like, me? I was like, you think I'm insecure about you three? And she went, yeah. And I was like, you're an absolute joker. I said, it's nothing to do with being insecure. It's about disrespecting a relationship. I think it's the only word they could know was insecure. And so they were just like, you're insecure, you're insecure. And I was like, babes, I'm not insecure. I'm going to leave you now, but maybe try to speak to someone that's single. Don't chat to my boyfriend. Walked off. Came over.
So sexy.
Heart was going like this. I've never done anything like that before. And then I sat down, obviously, Harvey and Queenie, my cousins, were like, oh my god, what happened? And I was like, Queenie, if they fight me, you're going to back it. And she was like, yeah. We didn't end up fighting, don't worry, it's not that juicy. Like half an hour later, she came back over and she was like, look, yeah, I'm sorry if like I spoke to your boyfriend. I'm sorry if I spoke to your boyfriend, but like I didn't know and you didn't have to be so rude about it. And I went, well, you did know. I said, that's the problem. Like if someone came over to Harry and was like, oh, are you single, like you're really fit, can I have your snap? And Harry was like, oh no, so I've got a girlfriend. And they were
I
like,
wouldn't say that though, I wouldn't say sorry.
Oh no, fuck off, I've got a girlfriend. And then if she went, oh sorry, I didn't know, and walked off, like that's absolutely fine, you haven't done anything wrong. It's the fact that she continued to, like, what sort of girl is that? That's not a girl's girl, that's just a slag, that's a straight up whore. She comes back over and she was like, you didn't need to be so rude. And I was like, well, I did, because you were rude to me, you were rude to my relationship. Sorry, had the hospital calling me about my bloody foot MRI. She switched up. So then I was like, you knew he had a girlfriend? And she went, no, I didn't. Even though she didn't say that last time when I asked her about it. She went, he never said he had a girlfriend. I know everyone says that, oh, my boyfriend's so loyal, but Harry is literally the most loyal person in the world. Like, I could bet my life that he would never do anything disloyal, like, ever. And obviously he messaged me, come over here, as it was happening, because he didn't want to be near her. Harry just went, that's cap. And then she started arguing with Harry. Do you know what? It even made me angry that she was even talking to you. Like, she was at the side of me. I so easily could have just turned around and, like, gave her a little left hook. But no, I didn't, obviously. Harry was like, that's not true. Like, I told you. And she went, no, you're lying, you're lying.
Before, when you went over to her,
yeah,
she didn't deny
she didn't deny then. And then the friend came over again. She was like, look, we don't want to start anything, but, like, we just wanted to let you know that you're insecure. And I was like, I am not insecure. Stop using that word. The only reason I came up to you is because you're disrespecting my relationship. I said it's nothing to do with me or my feelings. I was like, I know I'm fit. I know we're fit. I know I'm in a good relationship. I said it's nothing to do about you being insecure. I was like, you are just a bitch that is trying to get with someone else's man. Like, what? I hate girls like that, Harry.
Let it out, bruv.
Ow, your ring. My friend like dragged her off and she was like, insecure. Ugh. She ran off and we were like, right, they're gone. That's it. We could just enjoy our night. And then after that, we had a few more drinks. You know, we were a little bit tipsy.
Oh my God, I forgot
I was a
about
bit
this
drunk.
bit.
So I went over to the bar to get us more drinks. And she comes up and I was like, fucking hell, this bitch is back. And she went, insecure. So I just went, ugly. And then she walked off.
Spud me.
And she was getting some other boys' snaps. Basically, moral of the story.
Boom, battle bars full of slags.
No, moral of the story, girls. You stick up for yourself in your relationship. And don't let some ugly little slag call you insecure about it. Simples.
Preach.
Crazy side of me came out, but...
It was the sexiest thing I'd ever witnessed.
my boyfriend. Not yours. Not yours.